3, 2, 1.
24th February 2010. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Hashtag वो भी क्या दिन थे. Basically कॉलेज के बाद हम सब दोस्त बैठे हुए थे कैफे में हनी चिली पोटैटोस खा रहे थे and all of us were glued to the television. Charles Langdewell steamed in a match in Gwalior and Sachin Tendulkar was on strike. Sachin ने ball steer की towards point and as he took off his helmet and celebrated, all of India cheered as one.
Gets it! First man on the planet to reach 200. And it's the Superman from India, Sachin Tendulkar. 200 from 147. Take a bow, master.
Sachin Tendulkar had become the first man to score a double hundred in an ODI. Now Sachin has a plethora of records to his name. The first man to score a 200 in ODIs, obviously. The most runs in international cricket, check. The man to 100 hundreds, check. 51 in tests, that's still the most. And 49 जो उनके ODIs में थे, हाल ही में ही विराट कोहली ने ट्रम्प किया. So many records, a World Cup to his name, more than 100 wickets as well. But there is one record that I want to focus on that perhaps you also don't know about Sachin Tendulkar. Did you know that the first man to be ever adjudged out by the third umpire was none other than the little master himself?
Watch now a historic moment in world cricket. Umpire Cyril Mitchley not sure and indicating to the third umpire in the umpire's room with a monitor, a television monitor. Fine fielding by Jonty Rhodes. Who else? One of the most exciting fielders in the world, and good work by Andrew Hudson at the stumps. And the television replay and the slow motion clearly showing that Tendulkar was out of his ground. There's the green light from the third umpire, Carl Liebenberg, indicating to the two umpires out at the wicket that it was out.
कहानी ये है 1992-93 की इंडिया टूर ऑफ साउथ अफ्रीका की बात है ये. बहुत ही वियर्ड स्ट्रक्चर था उस सीरीज का बाय द वे, क्योंकि पहले 2 टेस्ट खेले गए थे, फिर 7 ओडीआई खेले गए थे, फिर उसके बाद 2 टेस्ट खेले गए थे. लेकिन ये फर्स्ट टेस्ट की ही बात है. Brian McMillan was the bowler and he came in to bowl his delivery. Sachin again in his trademark style steered the ball towards point. Point पर थे Jonty Rhodes. जी हाँ, वही Jonty Rhodes. और एक हल्का सा मिक्स अप हुआ with the non-striker who was Ravi Shastri and Sachin was turned back. Jonty Rhodes threw the ball towards the wicketkeeper who flicked the bails and South Africa appealed. Now at square leg was an umpire called Cyril Mitchley who made the signal, and it was the first time that a referral went up to the third umpire in an international cricket match. Carl Lieberman was the third umpire and he had the benefits of seeing all the replays from different angles, and अंत में उन्होंने ये decide किया that Sachin Tendulkar was short of his crease based on the visuals that he saw, and thus history was made. Sachin became the first man to be dismissed by the third umpire being adjudged run out. Now the concept of the third umpire was the brainchild of then South African cricket president Dr. Ali Bakar and a senior TV cricket producer who went by the name of Mike Demain. The problem statement was very simple. There were a few contentious decisions, especially in fast-paced moments, made by the on-field umpires that weren't particularly right, that sometimes थोड़ी गलतियां हो रही थी, especially during things like the run-outs or stumpings, जो बहुत fast-paced होती हैं तो दिक्कत होती है पता करने के लिए. In those situations, to remove the element of doubt, let's take the aid of technology, let's use something that can be made through replays, and perhaps get someone else sitting in a comfortable room who has the benefits of all these replays to come up with the right decision. Very simple, isn't it? It's just that it was faced with a lot of flack. और ये डिबेट तो आजकल भी आप देखते हैं VAR के साथ जब हम फुटबॉल की बात करते हैं, because it slows the pace of the game, it destroys the sanctity of the game, it is not 100% foolproof, so then why should we go to technology? These were the arguments that were used against the third umpire concept as well during that series. In fact, The Indian cricket team led by Mohammad Azharuddin was also one of the most vocal critics against the usage of technology in that particular series or in the sport in general because they believed it affected the sanctity of the game. Now one can romanticize the concept of human error obviously and one can say that ठीक है कई बार गलतियां हो जाती है और Indian cricket team ने भी ये कहा, but there was one particular naysayer that came into focus. आपको याद होगा मैंने अब तक दो अंपायर्स का नाम लिया, सिरिल मिचली एंड कार्ल लीबरमैन. सिरिल मिचली स्क्वायर लेग पर खड़े थे, कार्ल लीबरमैन थर्ड अंपायर थे. जो नॉन स्ट्राइकर्स एंड पर थे, कहानी वहां से आगे बढ़ती है because that man was the legendary Steve Buckner. But had Steve Buckner been at square leg during that instance, then Sachin would not have become the first man to be dismissed by a third umpire. Because along with the Indian cricket team that was opposed to the third umpire, Steve Buckner was one of the biggest critics of this entire concept. He said, nahi chahiye mujhe. Maybe it hurt his ego. Maybe he said or thought that it affected the sanctity of the game. Maybe he thought that the umpire's call should be the last call on the pitch because that was his job. Whatever be the reason, we know for a fact that Steve Buckner publicly said that throughout the series, he will not be using the third umpire at all. He would never send a single referral up to the third umpire. And this was gratified and exemplified by what happened in the second test between these two teams. जॉन्टी रोड्स, जी हाँ फिर से जॉन्टी रोड्स, सब जगह जॉन्टी रोड्स ही दिखेंगे आपको. बैटिंग कर रहे थे 26 पे. He hits a ball towards cover and it goes to Javagal Srinath. Javagal Srinath executes the perfect pick up and throw and strikes the ball at the non-striker's end.
And they went about it with a great deal of determination, and then Jonty Rhodes might well have been run out in the controversy of the day. Jay Srinath, the fielder, umpire Steve Buckner immediately said no.
Steve Buckner was the umpire who was stoic, unmoved as the Indian team appealed, and he just said not out. The Indian team at that point seemed to accept that decision, but suddenly there were murmurs and rumblings across the stadium. You see, those who had access to the replays within the stadium and those watching around the world saw the replays and noticed that Jonty Rhodes was miles away from the crease. But because Steve Buckner, who was so steadfast and adamant कि मैं तो नहीं भेजूंगा third umpire तक, because he was so steadfast and he was so adamant, he said not out on the pitch and Jonty Rhodes survived at that moment. He went on to score 91 in what turned out to be a match-defining knock in the first innings itself, क्योंकि साउथ अफ्रीका उस समय पर बहुत दिक्कत महसूस कर रही थी अपने फर्स्ट इनिंग्स में. लेकिन स्टीव बकनर की लाइफलाइन ने उनको भी लाइफलाइन दी. अब क्योंकि ये कंट्रोवर्सी बन गई थी, स्टीव बकनर को इस बारे में पता चला. He went that evening to his hotel room and played the incident and replayed the incident on his television and immediately regretted his call. The next morning itself, he issued a statement apologizing for not going to the third umpire, regretting his decision for not going to the third umpire, and accepting the fact that perhaps tech is important in the world of cricket. तब से उन्होंने वादा कर लिया कि अब जब भी ऐसा कॉल होगा कि मैं थर्ड अंपायर की ओर जाऊंगा ही. Now remember, this is an umpire that has adjudicated multiple World Cup finals and had to accept his own wrongdoings. Not only that, up until his retirement in 2009, after this incident, Steve Buckner became a staunch advocate of technology in sports. And to highlight the reason for implementing technology, he would often go back to his own personal examples. अब कई बार जॉन्टी का नाम ले लिया, चलो फिर से सचिन का नाम ले लेते हैं. Let's take decisions that Steve Buckner only regrets that he took on field, where he thinks that now had he had the opportunity of going to the third umpire or had the availability of replays, he wouldn't have taken those decisions. पहला decision 2003 Gabba Test, Jason Gillespie की delivery, Sachin के खिलाफ LBW की appeal. Replays indicate that the ball was in fact missing the stumps, but the on-field decision by Steve Buckner was that he was out.
Oh, that's close. Too much bounce. It nipped back. Oh, he's given him. Oh, no. That's a dreadful decision. That is a dreadful decision. He didn't play a shot. He allowed the ball to, the truth of the matter is I don't think he anticipated the movement back off the seam, but there was no way that was going to hit the stumps.
Everyone just thought he was going to be too high and say not out, but suddenly the finger came up.
2005 Eden Gardens, Abdul Razak was bowling to Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin apparently edged the delivery to the keeper. Steve Buckner raised his finger, but replays indicated that there was clear gap between bat and ball.
That is a good delivery. He's given it. Now what has happened there? They didn't appeal. Nobody at the back appealed. It was a delayed appeal by Razak.
Big deviation after the ball has gone past the bat. It's not taken the edge. There was daylight there between bat and ball, no doubt about it.
Those sort of moments made Steve Bucknor realize how important technology is in cricket. And he constantly keeps on saying, to err is human. गलती होती रहती है इंसान से, पर अगर आपके पास टेक्नोलॉजी है और संभावना है टेक्नोलॉजी की, तो क्यों नहीं इस्तेमाल करें? अंपायर्स को वैसी इतनी टेंशन होती है कि हम सही डिसीजन दे रहे हैं कि नहीं दे रहे हैं. एटलीस्ट दे कैन स्लीप एट नाइट नोइंग दैट द करेक्ट डिसीजन हैज बीन मेड. ऑन द फ्लिप साइड ये भी कहा जा सकता है कि आजकल अंपायर्स परहैप्स विल बी मोर अंडर द स्कैनर बिकॉज ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट देयर आर रीप्लेज, देयर इज द थर्ड अंपायर, देयर इज द कांसेप्ट ऑफ DRS, because now they are pressurized into making the right decision. But what's more important? The pressure that the umpire feels into making the right decision, which should anyway exist, or the fact that with that pressure they have the addition of technology just in case they end up making a mistake. And perhaps that was what Steve Bucknor was alluding to. The third umpire concept became a harbinger moment not only for cricket but for all of sport in the global stage, because it showcased how technology can successfully be implemented in sport so that sport becomes fairer and the results are better. इसके examples और उदाहरण फिर आगे बाकी sports ने भी उठा लिए. Hawkeye was created through cricket for ball tracking to see if the ball was hitting the stumps during an LBW appeal. Nowadays, linesmen and lineswomen have been cut away from Grand Slams because they've been using Hawkeye as a technology to find out whether the ball is in or out. And certain other tournaments are also using Hawkeye to make the in or out calls when it comes to tennis.
This must be very, very, very close.
The concept of coach's challenge was introduced in the NBA in a trial method in 2019-20, and it was deemed a success, so much so that now the NBA has a coach's challenge in every match. What is the coach's challenge? If they feel that the on-field officials, on-court officials have made a wrong decision, then they can challenge that. Where has that come from? DRS. सिंपल सी बात है, कैप्टन को भी तो यही मौका मिलता है ना कि अगर अंपायर का डिसीजन गलत है तो DRS के तहत वो रेफरल भेज सकते हैं. Similar concept. And VAR as well. VAR, when it comes to football, is akin to what the third umpire is in cricket. The on-field call is something else. VAR is a video-assisted referee who can aid and abet the on-field calls made by the referee in football. Even though the way it works is a little different, but the concept has directly been picked up from the third umpire concept in cricket. All these technological advancements in cricket have been taken in as a sponge in other sports as well. And one does wonder if cricket does come up with more technological advancements to make the game fairer. Who knows? Perhaps other sports might get inspired too. Up until then, just enjoy the fact that the first man to be adjudged run out by the third umpire was none other than the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. And the man that ran him out was none other than the legendary fielder, Choti Rhodes.